Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Affirmation with Moesghetti. Today is Tuesday, November 9th. Yep, that's today. Tuesday, November 9th. And I want to go ahead and thank you for joining me. I already got 2 people up in here. That's probably my best friend and my mama because they are my greatest supporters. And I know y'all be ready. Y'all be ready. But outside of the 2 of them, I thank any and everybody who is joining me either live or in the playback. I really appreciate you for spending time with me. I appreciate you for taking the time to listen to this message, and I hope that it pricks your heart and it resonates with you, and it is something that you can use beautifully throughout your life. Like I always say, if the message resonates with you, the best thing you can do to show your appreciation is carry it with you in your heart. Outside of that, spread it to somebody else who you think might find it useful, effective, or you would think might resonate with them. Or if you want to thank me directly, you can show a little financial appreciation by sliding a little something into my cash app, hashtag Moesghetti. And with that being said, we're going to jump right on into the affirmation for today. I actually, this was a doozy. Today's affirmation is, I am worthy of honesty, even when it is difficult to exchange. I am worthy of honesty, even when it is difficult to exchange. I am worthy of honesty, even when it is difficult to exchange. Sip my coffee on that one real quick. I'm worthy of honesty, even when it's difficult to exchange. So this one, so I'm coming from my I'm worthy of love affirmation set. And when I think about love, I think about I consider it coming from a perspective of pouring into one another. And this is an affirmation that is really, really about giving and taking. Hard to digest information, unsavory information is very difficult to hear. When a person has bad news, when they've done something wrong, the tendency is to save the person's emotions by giving them the least harmful information. We call that white lies sometimes. We call them straight out lies sometimes. But you are worthy. You're worthy of the truth. You're worthy of honesty, even when it's difficult to exchange. As the person who needs to be honest in the situation, it's an ego blow to have to kind of tuck your tail and tell the truth if you've done something that you had no business doing, or if you made a mistake, or even if it's something small like your friend got on something ugly. You're worthy of the type of love that comes with telling the person the truth. And that doesn't mean that you have to be brutal about your delivery. You can definitely tell people things with love, kindness, compassion, and consideration. But they deserve the truth. You're not preserving a person's emotions by lying to them. A person is not preserving your emotions by lying to you, and in the opposite way. You deserve the truth from the people around you so that you can take that information and do with it what you will. When people choose to give you false information for the sake of maintaining your emotions, that's manipulation. They want to determine the outcome instead of allowing you to digest it in the proper way. Mom says constructive criticism. Yes, constructive criticism is a form of giving honest information that may be difficult to exchange. Constructive criticism is there to build a person up. So in your honesty, like I said, kindness, care, and compassion. I'm going to tell another story about my best friend because she's on here and she's my best friend, which means that we do lots of things that best friends do. She had this tendency when we were roommates back in undergrad to get dressed and come and ask me if I like her outfit, as best friends and roommates do. I would always tell her the honest truth. That's cute, or nah, that's ugly. But most of the time it was, you don't like it. Or you like it. And I could tell. She said, I knew you were going to talk about it because it's such because it's such a pure example of it being worth to give the honesty and being worth it to take the honesty, because at the end of the day, I wanted my friend to look and feel good about herself. I wanted my friend to look and feel good about herself. Yes, my response will be, why are you standing like that? Because if she felt good, she would stand good. Stand good? Stand upright. And if she did not feel good about herself, I did not want to send my friend out into the world not feeling good about herself. So it's not the easiest thing to tell somebody that you love, no, they don't look good. No, that you look awkward. I could have easily gassed my friend up and sent her out into the world knowing good and well we both think she look a mess. But no, I am worthy of honesty even when it is difficult to exchange. And those moments are what laid the foundation for my friend and I to be able to have honest conversation about other things in life. My mom said my wedding outfit. Yes, I do the same thing to my mom. If she I knew she found her wedding outfit by the way she stood when she put it on. But those small moments of being honest and exchanging honesty, even when it was difficult to kind of say it, laid the foundation for much more difficult conversations later on down the line. When my friend came to me with some much more serious circumstances, she came to me because she knew I would give my honest opinion. I would give honesty and clarity about the situation. Because we had already established that this is the type of relationship that we have. So even if the information will hurt you, I still believe that you are worthy enough to receive that honesty. And vice versa. Even if the real deal will kind of prick me a little bit, maybe take a blow to my ego, I deserve to be told the truth so I can make decisions in my life accordingly. Question, what about unsolicited honesty? I would say, depends. But for the most part, mind your business. You don't have to necessarily go around hurting people's opinions just because you think something. But if there's a relationship that is established and you guys or if you guys love each other, whether it be a romantic love, a platonic love, parent-child love, whatever, you choose wisely when it is the time to be honest about a situation. Don't just walk up to people on the street and say, hate it, love it, hate it, love it, hate it, love it. It's the kindness, compassion, and consideration aspect of it when it comes to unsolicited honesty. Sometimes your friends and family need to be told what it is when you love a person and you value them. When you value each other's opinions, honestly, a lot of times you probably want that honesty. You want their opinion. You want their thoughts. But avoid unsolicited honesty and giving people your input when it wasn't asked for. Because in those moments, they don't necessarily need it. But if you truly love them, whatever you say to them will be delivered with kindness, compassion, and consideration. So if you missed it in the beginning, the affirmation for today is, I am worthy of honesty, even when it's difficult to exchange. Hey, Ambi, I see you just popped in here. I am worthy of honesty, even when it's difficult to exchange. Allow people around you to know how you feel and what's going on with you. Allow people the opportunity and the stage to be honest with you. Do not make receiving honesty difficult for the people around you. You deserve to hear their true thoughts and their true feelings about the situation. Because you can cultivate an environment. You can cultivate an environment where it's difficult for people to be honest with you. I can't tell her the truth. I can't tell him the truth because they're going to go off. So are you an honest person? Do you deliver honesty with kindness, compassion, and consideration? Do you create an environment where people can come to you with honesty, to where you can receive it, digest it, and use it in your life? I am worthy of honesty, even when it is difficult to exchange. Because life is difficult enough without having to figure out what is real and what is not. It's not a game. It's an exchange. And when we know the people who we are with are telling us the truth, and we give them the truth, we can all live in our truths. And we can all live more lovingly because we know it's coming from a genuine place. All right, folks, I think that's all I got on that. So let's go ahead and lift them up in prayer like we always do. Helps with self-awareness. Absolutely, it helps with self-awareness. Because if you can be honest with each other, we can be honest with ourselves. Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and go up in prayer. My God. Seer, knower, doer, beer of all things. First of all, we thank you for this morning. We thank you for the opportunity to commune with one another. We thank you for the opportunity to share information with one another. We thank you for this meeting place so that your words, your thoughts, your ideas on love and how we should treat one another are able to reign supreme. We thank you for the opportunity to love. We thank you for the relationships that we build. And we pray that you fill us with the courage to be honest with ourselves and to be honest with others. We ask that you soften our hearts so that we can create a grounds where other people can come to us with the things that are difficult to say, that we can meet them with compassion, with kindness, with understanding, so that we can use whatever needs to be said, whatever needs to be spoken, whatever needs to be exchanged for growth and for light and for love. Amen. And I say, all right, y'all, should know the drill by now a little bit. If this message resonates with you, go ahead and use it in your daily life or share it with someone else who you think it might resonate with. And if you want to give a little bit of direct appreciation to me, you can hit my Cash App, buy me a coffee, buy me a card, # Moesghetti. This is day 7 of 10 in our I am worthy of love affirmation set. I will be bringing you more affirmations next week, and at the end of this week I will make these set of affirmations available for you so you can have them in your hands to read through them or use them in whatever order. I just really appreciate you being here with me on the live. I appreciate the people who weren't able to make it on the live, who watch at a later time. I love and appreciate you all. I do see your likes. I do see your comments. So go ahead. If you have any questions for me, or if you want me to expand on anything like that, just go ahead and let me know. You can inbox me. You can comment underneath. Other than that, if you would like to join me, hey, Liz, I see you just popped in. If you would like to join me for morning affirmations, I am on every morning at 8:08 Central Time. I've been doing real good these past 7 meetings, being on time. So we're going to pray that I continue to do that. I done got up and got my coffee and everything, and I just really, really appreciate this time with you. So I am worthy of honesty, even when it is difficult to exchange. That's the affirmation for the day. And I appreciate you guys being with me in these mornings, because my goal is to live my purpose on purpose. And at this moment, that purpose is to shine some light into dark places. So I hope you help me amplify that light into even more places. Y'all have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.